Hi there, love and light. Welcome to my channel, ARIES Tarot. You guys, hope you're doing well. This is going to be a special series. It's going to be a shadow work series reading, okay? Meaning, number one, it's going to be for all signs, okay? It'll be time stamped, so you don't have to, if you're not into collective readings, then this is going to be the reading that you want to watch, especially if you're into shadow work, right? And the reason why I wanted to do this reading for you guys was because like every time, like most of the readings, you guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like the energy has been kind of karmic, and depending on your situation, right? It could be karmic, and even if it's a twin flame or soulmate connection, or like just in general relationships aren't working for you guys, then like this is going to be like the series that you want to watch that says, hey, like how can I improve so we don't continue to be in these cycles and be with these people. So we're trying to improve ourselves so that we can embrace and be open to receiving and healing and do a better job at having self-awareness and figuring out who we need to choose and who we need to let go of, and that starts from within you, that starts from within us. So we are going to start with Cancer because it's Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancer. I think it's still Cancer season. Is it? Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So be patient with me, guys. Like I said, this is gonna be just for those who are interested in doing the shadow work, meaning like you want to be open and honest with yourself about like what you need to improve in love, right? Because everybody's not all right. Okay, there are some things that we all need to heal. We're supposed to be continuing to learn and grow every day. So you guys let me know in the comments if you like the shadow series, because I really want us to like move on. I know how long it took me to learn certain things. Everybody's level of awareness is different. Everybody's healing. Everybody's on a different healing journey. You know what I'm saying? So, and you stay in your lane, okay? But we don't want to keep doing this because we have a lot of life left to live, okay? So, and we want to be in our happiest, and we want to be in a good, healthy relationship. So it takes work actually to get there. So, Cancer, we are going to talk about you. We'll start with you first. Let me see where we're at, Cancer. All right. Cancer, this is going to be the areas where you have shadow work to do when it comes to your relationships and love. Okay. These are things that you can work on that you need to be aware of. Okay. We're going to talk about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you guys. Okay. So, what are the areas here that Cancer needs to work on when it comes to love and connections? First thing that came out, you guys, was the Five of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius energy. You could be spunky, have a lot of fire. Yeah, you might have like Sagittarius in your chart or something here. Five of Wands and the Temperance came out upright. Okay, so this is about you healing from past conflict or inner conflict for that matter. It's really about mm, being more balanced and not being aggressive or showing aggression towards the people that you're in connections with, right? Like this is like clashes of the ego, power struggle with people. Like let go of control. You can let go of control, Cancer. It's okay. You don't have to fight with anybody for what? Because when you fight with people, Cancer, guess what happens? 9 times out of 10, those people don't even see themselves, and they haven't healed. They have not done the work, Cancer. They haven't done the work. So that's creating the conflict. That's what's creating the struggle and the tension. You know, let go of the tension. Just really let go of the rope, right? If you're playing tug of war with somebody here, it's time for you to let go of the rope, right? This is about equal balance, equal give and take here. If you feel like, I don't know, it feels like to me like there is like an imbalance in being calm and having conflict, or being calm, Cancer, and maybe some of y'all are argumentative. We're just talking about the truth here, okay? Spirit says have more patience too. Y'all lacking patience, Cancer. Okay, so it's time for you to work on your patience. And I'm not saying some people don't deserve your patience, but I am saying like just be a little bit more patient with them, okay? And if you're like arguing with someone, step away. Yeah, look at this, what came out, the Chariot card in reverse. This is you, Cancer. This is you. I feel like you're forcing your opinions on people, or you're forcing how you feel on them. And I'm not saying someone should not understand how you feel, Cancer. That's not what I'm saying here. Because they should be open to listening. And if they love you and they care about you, right, this is what a healthy person would do. Okay, that's number one. Let's be clear. But if this person really loves you and care about you, Cancer, they would be open to hearing it and listening, and then adjusting and meeting you in the middle, right? Because in the middle we have temperance here. We have the Five of Wands, we have temperance in the middle, and then we have the Chariot card in reverse. So I feel like this is really you, right? So listen, you don't have to fight and battle and go back and forth with someone to get them to see your opinion or your point of view, because they're not ready to see your opinion and your point of view, Cancer. You're not going to be able to make them do anything. All right. I just, you guys just love to have control. That this is really what I'm seeing. The feeling of wanting to always maintain control, Cancer, is because you feel on the inside, you feel powerless. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what these cards mean, you know? Show me what else here for Cancer when it comes to love, for shadow work, spirit guides. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. You're trying to control a situation, Cancer. Look at this. Everybody leaves. You're trying to control the situation because you're feeling powerless, because either A, you're afraid that people are just going to leave you anyway, or you're like pessimistic and thinking it's not going to work out. So you feel like it's always like a struggle of power, but you're trying to maintain the power because you're afraid of either A, being alone, or this person's going to just leave anyway and abandon you for some reason. You know, it's like you're maybe you're choosing people, and I'm not. If this isn't you, that's okay. Okay, only if this resonates for you, take it in and just breathe with it. I'm not trying to trigger warning, but I'm not trying to trigger you. I just want you to be aware of and heal from it so you can have something better for yourself. And I know you want the same thing, Cancer, but it's about choosing the person who will commit to you, and then you committing to them, instead of it being like a power struggle here. Don't always get upset and leave. Are you like arguing and leaving, or breaking up with somebody, or threatening divorce or whatever? Whoever you're dealing with here. All right, some of you guys are in a lot of connections that have to do with lust and not necessarily love here. So I feel like you've had a string of like connections that were in experiences in love that had to do with just passion, but it wasn't lasting, right? Sex was great. It was good, but don't get sucked in just by good sex. Okay, literally, lust, not love here. Then we have not compatible. Yeah, it seems like to me, you guys here, with not compatible, everyone leaves, and lust, not love. You're actually choosing the people so like if you want a commitment, you're choosing the wrong people to be in a commitment with, right? It's like a friend of mine would tell me all the time, and I would go to her for advice, Cancer, and I'd be like, I just don't understand. And she used to tell me all the time. She used to be like, it's don't overthink it. She be like, don't overthink it, Bianca. Like, it's just the wrong person. You're doing the right thing. It's just with the wrong person. Okay, so you're choosing the wrong people. You're not compatible with these people. You don't really believe there's a match for you, or like I said, you're pessimistic. You want to maintain control here. You might not be open to seeing outside of the box, meaning like dating somebody different here. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just because they don't look like what you're used to dating, Cancer, doesn't mean that these props the prospects are not people who won't commit, because it looks like that's what could be happening here too. All right, Cancer. So let's get you I hope that resonated for you guys. Let me know in the comments. We're going to get you a message. What did happen here? What is Cancer's message here? All right. You're lacking courage, Cancer. It says the fears you don't face become your limits. The fears you don't face become your limit. Okay. So if you don't face these, right, everything we just talked about, then you're limiting yourself. And I know you don't want to feel limited, Cancer. I know you want to be limitless, right? So that was a very good message, Cancer. We're going to move on here to Leo. Hi, Leo. Welcome to my channel here. We are going to talk about what you need to be doing, what shadow work you need to be doing when it comes to love and relationships, okay? I'm just going to shuffle these cards up real quick. Really quickly, thank you for your patience. Okay, this is not to trigger you. This reading is just for purposes of giving you messages from your spirit guides, from your highest self about what you need to work on in love so you can go find your person or improve your relationships, period, so you can have a better quality of life. Because I'm so, we keep seeing all this karmic energy, and I'm just like, man, we need to know. Let's be real with ourselves. So let's talk about you, Leo, and see. Thank you for being so brave for watching this. What does Leo need to work on right when it comes to love here? Oh, look at you, Leo. You just popped out in the upright. The sun energy. Very, very strong. You need to work on focusing on what makes you happy. You need to do what makes you happy, Leo. Okay. You need to stay optimistic, right? Living your truth. Share how you really feel with people and connect in your love connections. Be honest with them, but also be honest with yourself about what it is that you want in a relationship, Cancer. That's what this is saying. What makes you happy in a relationship? And don't, Leo, this is also giving to me too. Like, maybe, Leo, you guys are putting some of your own, like, dreams and aspirations, putting them on hold or aside, or like pausing them for other people to help other people. Some of you guys are putting your other people's happiness before your own happiness here. And some of you guys too, this is energy of like you have children and you're like, I'm just focused on the kids. I can't find my own happiness and my own joy. Spirit wants you to focus on the good stuff, okay? Yeah, and then now we have the Emperor in reverse Aries energy here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Listen, you guys are very stubborn. Some of you guys are so stubborn and like just rigid and like very domineering, like very masculine energy here. But this is like the Emperor in reverse is like the emperor's not a good person in reverse, okay? Now, I'm not saying you're not a good person. I'm just saying, and typically, if we were to be talking about this were a love reading, I'd be like, oh my God, who is this masculine? You don't want to be with him. This is somebody who really loves to be in control. At the end of the day, it's about having control. And I believe with the sun and the emperor here in reverse, someone here is not happy, or spirit is saying you need to take back control of your life and focus on whatever it is that you need to do for you, Cancer, that you need to do for you, whatever it takes for you to be happy first before you give to a love connection, okay? And some of you might be lacking some form of, like, I just heard self-esteem for some of you guys, or you're lacking some form of discipline. Okay, so if you're like, some of y'all might be lacking the discipline of being faithful. You could lack the discipline of being consistent. I don't know, right? Here we have the Tower, Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or Aries, like I said here. You guys are like delaying change. You're resisting change. Why are you resisting this change? Either way, it's going to happen. The divine will bring it all crumbling down and force you to learn this lesson. And when you're forced by the divine to learn something, it's like, oh my God, oh, I wish I had to learn that on my own. It's like the parent that tells the kid, don't touch that stove, Leo. And then what do? They touch the dang on stove and then they go crying. And you're like, I told you. And then they never go back over there to that stove again, do they? Yeah. Just trying to, give you a heads up here so you don't have to be in that situation here. Spirit guys, show me why the sun is here. Show me why the sun is here for Leo. Thank you. Yeah, you're in victim mentality too. Some of you guys definitely are in victim mentality. Then you're refusing to see like what part you play in something. All right. You're feeling helpless. That's why you're trying to maintain control so much. You feel like you cannot you feel like, damn, why isn't my love life changing? You feel helpless in your love life, but again, spirit is saying you can change whatever you want in your life. You are not the victim here. You are in control of your happiness. That's the first thing that we said. You are in control of your own happiness. Why is the emperor in reverse here? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you're losing yourself. You feel so lost. Didn't I say you feel you're putting everybody else's happiness before you? You're losing yourself. Like literally this, look at this. Losing yourself, putting everybody else's priorities and urgencies and what they want in their dreams ahead of yours. It says you feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be by yourself and have your own life too. Now, I also feel the energy of like, even if you're not in a relationship with somebody right now, right? Just apply this wherever this fits and wherever you are in your life as far as like a connection. I just feel like you guys are busy helping other people, but it's time to focus on yourselves. Show me this tower in reverse for Leo. Thank you. Age issues. Oh my goodness. You guys feel like it's too old. You're too old to date. You know what I'm saying? What or you somebody has issues with someone's age or the age of their partner. Listen, age is nothing but a number. Aaliyah said, age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, I'm sorry. Aaliyah, even though that's a bad example. Age is nothing but a number. I say this all the time. There are men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s still immature as hell. You know that, Leo. Doesn't matter how old you can meet a 20, 25, 26, 27-year old, and they are more mature than a 40-year-old man. It's not about the number, it's about the mentality, it's about the experience, it's about how healed they are, it's about the wisdom, right? Because the wisdom is like how somebody deals with situations and how they apply what they learned. Some 50-year-olds not applying shit right now, okay? I'm just keeping it real. All right, Leo, that was your reading. Oh, you know what? Let's get you a oracle message. Sorry about that. What's the oracle message for Leo when it comes to love, please, spirit guides? Oracle message for Leo. All right. Okay. Be open to receive. Okay. It says open. A very small key can open a very heavy door. Wow. A very small key can open a very heavy door. So don't be refusing this change. If you can accept, right, and understand the key to this whole thing, to you unlocking a successful love connection or just healing whatever needs to be healed in the shadow work, the simple key can just be focusing on you, focusing on your own happiness first. And then when you're happy, other people see you happy and listen, you're fulfilling your own happiness. Nobody's completing you, so that may actually very well be the key here for you guys. Okay, so pay attention to your choices. You're not a victim. Okay, I love you guys so much. Let's move on to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. This is going to be a shadow reading. Okay, this is the shadow work series for what you need to improve in love. Okay, like what you need to improve and be aware of about yourself from within, right? So you can heal and have better connections and successful relationships, right? And the reason why I kind of wanted to do this, Virgo, is because I keep pulling karmic energy, and I just want everybody to heal and get better. That's all. Okay. So we're going to see. This is going to be the truth. Hopefully, I don't trigger you guys. It's not meant for you to trigger you. It's meant to heal you, but you got to be aware first. So let's see here for Virgo, spirit guys. What do we have for Virgo? What does Virgo need to work on when it comes to love? What does Virgo need to work on when it comes to love? Okay. What does Virgo need to work on when it comes to love? All right. Okay. All right. You could have some of these in your chart here. You could have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have some Leo in your chart, Virgo. You could have some Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart, okay? But definitely strong Leo here. I see a strong mind, very strong, opinionated person, Virgo. You are very strong, very opinionated, um, and kind of cold, like lacking emotion, Virgo. You're very confident. I feel like you guys are trying to find we got the nine of pentacles here in reverse. We have the king of cups in reverse. We have the strength card upright with the queen of swords in reverse. All right. So it's giving a little bit of superficialness, okay? You guys may be working too much. You you're definitely guarded. Okay, this is guarded energy. So you could be saying, you know what? I'd rather be working on my own abundance, um, rather than, um, being in a relationship because that's where I feel comfortable, right? So you guys might be feeling overwhelmed when it comes to love. So I feel like you've just kind of withdrawn. You've just withdrawn your emotionally, period. It's like hard for you to have relationship with someone, and it's giving a little bit selfish, okay? But the selfishness I feel like comes from the fear of like being hurt. I feel like it's the anxiety behind, oh, if this person leaves me, oh, if this person hurts me, at least I don't care, or at least I didn't like, wasn't giving all this emotions, or I wasn't soft, or this I'll never let this person know they really hurt me or something. It's like you're hiding this stuff. I don't know, very pessimistic attitude here. And I just want to say this. Some of y'all, the Queen of Swords in reverse, male or female here. I know this is a divine feminine energy, but you could be a male or female in divine feminine energy. Queen of Swords in reverse energy here is like somebody who ain't taking no shit, especially with the strength card. This is somebody who ain't taking no shit. And low key, you guys, your words cut like a one of those expensive ass knives that you buy out of Bloomingdale's. You gotta stop that. Just real reckless with your mouth. Like you might cut people off a tad bit too soon, coming off as cold and detached and withdrawn, and a little selfish. And this is all out of fear. Tell me why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is here for Virgo. Why? Yeah, this is what, so you're selfish and vote like you're selfish because this makes sense. Virgo, you're selfish because you feel like you've been getting crumbs from people. People haven't been giving you their all. People haven't been giving you their affection. They haven't been giving you what you feel like you deserve. And so you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna do me, and I'm gonna continue to be selfish until I find that right one. Well, the right one is not gonna do you like that. Why is the King of Cups in reverse here? Yeah. And this says unsocial. King of Cups in reverse. Didn't I say y'all are very withdrawn? You're very like just reserved. You're just very like just yeah. It says you need to get out and mingle with people so you can meet somebody new. Get out and about. Go have some fun. Go have some drinks. Try to be nice. Maybe smile. And if you still smile, this don't have to be you, Virgo, but I do feel like you're very cold and withdrawn and kind of standoffish. You got to get out of that. Okay. Why is the strength card here for Leo? We have feeling unloved. Yeah, I told you, I feel like that was fear. You deserve somebody who can support you emotionally and love you fully. You know that, right, Virgo? And that I know that's how you feel. I feel like you do know that because that's the reason why you're in this cold, withdrawn energy from people, and you're ready to cut somebody off quick, or ready to cut somebody out, and you're like not going to compromise anything. And I'm not even saying you should. I'm not, but you're gonna have to be a little bit more emotionally vulnerable. You are. I love you. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Virgo, playing games. Yeah, very manipulative. I'm not, are you guys like using people for what you just can get because you don't want anything else from them because you don't trust them anyway? You don't need to play mind games to keep the one you want interested in you. It's like you're playing chess with people. You're very calculated, but it's only because so you don't get hurt, which is like this is all out of insecurity that somebody's just gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? You know what my hair is doing that. You don't have to be insecure because again, if you're doing it with the right one, you know you're wise, Virgo. You're a very wise person, very smart. Let's get an oracle card for you. What's the oracle message for Virgo, please? Oracle message for Virgo. And then I say you're very smart. Trust your intuition. Divination is a way you tell yourself what you already know. Intuition, divination, okay? Divination is a way you tell yourself what you already know. So again, you don't gotta waste your time with these people. Just you already know. Just move on. Because everybody's not gonna be for you anyway, Virgo. Just to let you know that everybody's not gonna be for you. So that was your reading, Virgo. I love you. Hit the like button before you go. All right, Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is a shadow work series. Okay, we're going to talk about where areas where you can improve in love. Okay, and this is because I've been seeing a lot of karmic energy here lately. When I'm doing the love readings, and I'm like, man, I really want the collective to heal. What can we do to get out of that energy so we can bring in what our heart desires here? Okay, so we're going to talk about this is only for people who are want to be open and honest with themselves and just be aware so they can just make different decisions. Okay, so if you're into that kind of thing, this is going to be the perfect reading for you. If you're not, I totally understand. I promise we're gonna be all right over here. Okay. What areas does Scorpio need to improve on when it comes to love, spirit guide? What areas does Scorpio need to improve when it comes to love? What areas does Scorpio need to improve? What areas does Scorpio need to improve when it comes to love, spirit? Man, guys, y'all been dealing with a lot of disappointment when it comes to love. I feel like you guys are like hopeless romantics, or you want to be in a hopeless romantic relationship here or connection, but there's just too much conflict, I feel like you don't want to fuss, you don't want to fight, Scorpio. You do anything you can to avoid conflict with people, you know what I mean? So like you may shy away from people who just want to like always have disagreements here. But I really feel like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like you just been disappointed. People been coming in with, these love bombs and love bombing you and stuff, Three of Wands in reverse is here. I feel like you're limiting yourself. There's some form of restriction here and you're frustrated because there's a delay when it comes to love. The Three of Wands in reverse is like a lack of growth. It's a lack of expansion. It's a lack of like seeing a future and making a decision. Three of Wands in reverse is like obstacles. Lack of progress. And I feel like you guys haven't been seeing progress when it comes to your relationships, whether you're in a connection right now or you're like looking for love. I feel like things go really fast and look really good here because we got the Knight of Swords, and that's the only upright card here. It's like things go move really fast. And are because the swords energy is very fast energy, right? Three of Wands energy is very fast energy too. But when these wands are in reverse, it's like nah. You know what I'm saying? It's like nah. I think you guys, are so focused on your future or like so hyper focused on like what you want when it comes to love, Scorpio, and you might be a little bit too direct with people. Maybe dial it down a little bit here. I feel like you guys are so, and this could just, and let me finish this thought before I move on to the next one, Scorpio. But you're pretty direct and assertive. And that's not for everybody. Everybody can't deal with that. Okay. Everybody cannot deal with that, Scorpio. So maybe find a better way to say something. Maybe give it a day or two, or think about how you can approach something, right time, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say it and when you say it. Those things matter. Also to work on your patience. Ninosaurus energy is just like, yeah, I'll cut you. What'd you say? What'd you say? Scorpio is pulling that stinger out. There's some conflict here. Uh, Lots of conflict here. I don't know what the conflict is really about. The conflict can be anything. It could be internal conflict. It could be third party. It could be, you know, disagreements, arguments here. Watch your mouth, Scorpio, because again, with this Five of Wands upright in the bottom of the deck, with the Knight of Swords energy, you know, I feel like you guys are just saying anything and everything to people, and you're like, I don't give a damn. As soon as you said what you said, you're like, why? Why? I don't even know why they're mad at me. I just told the truth. You gotta be gentle with people, okay? All right, let's see. Why is this Three of Wands in reverse here for Scorpio when it comes to love? Uh, uh, Yeah, you are y'all are quick to cut somebody off. It ain't nothing to cut that. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Y'all be like, bye, bye, bye. Oh, this ain't working out. Oh, you don't what? What you said? Oh, let me you put it to a halt, a quick halt, which is what this Knight of Swords and this Three of Wands in reverse is. You be like, oh, you gonna love bomb me? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't trust you. Oh, okay. You lying? Oh, okay. Bye then. I'm not saying be with a liar, okay, Scorpio, but you get the point. I'm saying any sort of conflict, you're like, bye. I'm gone. If you feel like somebody's not being honest with you, bye. Communication's got to get a little bit better, Scorpio. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Scorpio? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, here we go with these mixed signals. I feel like you guys are getting hurt because either people you're dating are sending mixed signals, or maybe this is you sending mixed signals and you don't even know it. I feel like you don't let other people know that you're interested. Are you flirting? Are you being approachable? Like, and it's so funny because the person in this card is like holding up what do you call these things? The flare, how the gun flare, like SOS, SOS. It's like, come get me, Scorpio. You do not have to be like that. I rebuke that demon, okay? No, you don't have to be like extra about it, okay? But I do feel like you might maybe give eye contact, start up a conversation. Now, I do know a lot of Scorpios who are very outgoing, but a lot of Scorpios I know are very, very quiet, like shy, a little bit shy, or I wouldn't even say they're not shy. They're quiet and they mind their damn business. I'm a Scorpio who's outgoing. Oh, okay. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse here for Scorpio? Ooh, who needs rescuing? You're waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Okay, so it's like you're waiting for someone to come towards you here. But Spirit is trying to encourage you to be open to getting out of the house. This could be you maybe try something new, go on a dating app, go out to a park, or I don't know, go do something different. Okay, get a little bit outside of your comfort zone and do something a little bit different, because I feel like now what's for you is not gonna pass you by either way. Okay, that's just how I feel. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, Scorpio. Give me one more for Scorpio. Be yourself. You don't need to change who you are for anybody. You're not a project. Nobody else is a project. Don't be over there working on people trying to fix them. Okay? We're not doing that in 2023, Scorpio, okay? You know what? Just be yourself. Because I always said, and I'm pretty sure I had a conversation with a friend of mine who was a Scorpio, and we're talking about, love and a connection to somebody she was kind of like casually dating and seeing. And she had every right to feel the way that she felt. And she mentioned to me like something that had happened and something she did. And it was really no big deal. It was just about her communication, which was like she expressed what she was looking for, which was not over the top. She expressed like what she was looking for in a person, like she was dating with intent, and she had expressed how she felt about this person. And it wasn't anything over the top. And like this person kind of like ghosted her. And I was like, listen, you did the right thing. Like, number one, I feel like when you are who you are, you're just being yourself and you are in your true, authentic self. Scorpio, like, and that person, it didn't work for that person, then great. Bye. Just allow that was divine protection. It wasn't going to work out. It wasn't going to work out because who wants to be doing, in a relationship with somebody 5 months later and you still feel like you can't be yourself, and you can't say this, or you got to walk on eggshells, or you can't share how you really feel. I'm not saying you should be sensitive to other people's feelings, Scorpio, but you need to be you. Don't be wearing a mask for people. Screw that. Mm-mm. And stop letting people run all over you too, Scorpio. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, are too nice. You know, um, just stop letting people run over you. So get out there, take a risk, take a leap of faith, go do something adventurous and out of your comfort zone so you can go find your boo. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and start with Sagittarius. First 620. Hi, Sagittarius. This is going to be your shadow work reading. What do you need to improve when it comes to love and relationships? Okay. Whether you're in a connection, you're in a marriage, or single, this reading is still going to be for you because it's telling you these are messages from your spirit guides about like what you can improve so you can have a better relationship, or so you can heal, so you can have more self-awareness, so you can really find the connection that you deserve. Because these karmic readings, this is gonna be the truth. We are gonna talk about the truth here. I love y'all, but it's not to trigger you. But I am gonna be honest about what comes up in the cards. Okay, so thank you for your patience. I'm just shuffling because this is all signs, and I'm doing them back to back. So I hope y'all are doing okay, Sagittarius. So Spirit Guys, show me what Sagittarius needs to work on. What's the shadow work in love that Sagittarius needs to do? Oh, okay. A lot of air energy here. Cancer energy here, Libra energy here. You could have those in your chart here, and Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Cancer can be in your chart. I mean, and Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn can be in your chart too, Sagittarius, because we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords. Okay, here's your Three of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Moon in reverse. All right. So it looks like here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you guys, you're like I don't know if you feel like you're in a lack mindset, or like you missed an opportunity when it comes to love. you I feel like you feel like you've made bad choices or bad investments in people. So this is giving like maybe some of y'all have been in like long relationships with people, and like you were with them for quite a while, or like you really tried to make something work and you worked really hard at it, Sagittarius, and you're feeling like it was just a bad investment. Now some of you guys made black being giving also with this Ace of Pentacles energy. That's, you know, I mean, some of y'all might be real secretive too, and a little bit cold. Like, and I don't know if it's like cold as you're like trying to be mean per se, Sagittarius. I feel like the coldness here with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like the coldness is like, I had my heart broke. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna let anybody hurt me. I'm gonna set boundaries. I feel like you have good intentions when you communicate things to people. You're trying to be fair, but it's like the way you're giving the constructive criticism is not very constructive. So it could be like the way that you say it. You know what I mean? I feel like you're so honest about it till people are like, damn, did you have to say it like that, Sag? I feel like you've hurt, I feel like you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak. A lot of disappointments. You've cried a lot of tears. You guys have experienced a lot of loss and trauma and grief. And I think that that's why you put it these boundaries. That's why you're in this Queen of Swords energy here. And I know Queen of Swords is a female on here, but again, you could be a male or a female and still be in this energy. So just be aware of that. With this moon energy in reverse here, it's time for you to release fear. I think you're just really having and stop being so dang on secretive. Or there could have been somebody here too where you Sagittarius, you let out all your fears. You talked about all your fears here, and you feel like this person may have crossed you and broke your heart and told your business, and you've confided in them, and that and but I feel like this is you deceiving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your intuition here. I feel like a lot of y'all are not listening. I don't know why my hair is itching so bad right now. I feel like you guys are Sagittarius, just there's some sort of a denial or some acceptance that needs to take place. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse for Sagittarius? Fear of loss. Yeah, I mean, you guys have experienced loss so much. You're like, damn, I'd be surprised if it stayed. You're afraid of losing people or being abandoned because I feel like you've been abandoned so much. Or like if you were in a long I just heard some of y'all were in a relationship for 16 years and you were abandoned, some 5 years, whatever the situation is, it's not fun. The heartbreak is not fun ever. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah. You are, I'm telling you, y'all are so in this Queen of Swords energy, like get back, get back. You just believe that everything has to be hard because of what you went through. And guess what? Relationships do actually are not supposed to be hard. Now, when you're married to somebody for 20 years, I'm not saying it doesn't take work or relationships don't take work because it does. But just let love come in naturally in your life. Let things flow naturally. Okay, so that could really just be like, I feel like this is you also being not just being in this Queen of Swords energy, being rough and tough, so you don't get hurt or again and have to experience such awful energy in this Three of Swords and be sad. Why is the Three of Swords here? Oh, wait, this card doesn't, look at this. This card doesn't even belong in this deck. This the spirit wants you to release and let go of the past. Let go of this heartbreak, all this loss, this grief, and whatever happened to you, whoever broke your heart, whatever separation. This could be like your last relationship that you just broke up. This could be like a divorce, or a separation for a long, from a long committed relationship, right? It's time to let go of that stuff. It's time to let go of that stuff. There's no mistake there. That was definitely supposed to come out. Maybe you need to get you some Palo Santos, or you need to get you some sage, or go get you some amethyst, okay? Some African amethyst here. These are the things that are in this picture. And this is what the Palo Santo looks like. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It might be Palo. I don't know. Okay. But I always like cleanse the energy before the readings for you guys. Let's get an oracle message for you. What's the oracle message here for Sagittarius, please? What is Sagittarius? Thank you. Oh, you got two. Spirit said you get two, Sag. First one is aspire and aspire. Enlightenment is always preceded by confusion. Enlightenment is always preceded by confusion. So you guys may be feeling a little confused right now. Trust your intuition. Trust that what you're feeling and thinking here is not wrong. It may not make sense now, but it's gonna make sense later. I promise you. We have begin. The actual story starts when we think things have ended. Yeah, I think you guys are like, whatever this was that ended here, you're getting some clarity. You need to purge and release, right? Purge and release. Endings bring in new beginnings. See, when you think, like, especially for those of you who like were very heartbroken over this ending or this separation, you didn't expect for this to happen to you because you worked so hard, you put so much into it, you invested so much time, so much money, so much energy into something, and it didn't work out. You're like extremely devastated, it seems like to me. So now you like turn cold, or your heart is like a rock, like these, and it's too hard, right? These are all rocks in here. Fear of loss with this Three of Swords energy. It's like, yeah. All right, Sag, I hope that message was resonates for you. Let me know in the comments if it does. Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a shadow work series. We are going to talk about areas where you need to improve when it comes to your love life. Okay, so guess what? We're going to talk about the truth. And this is not to trigger you. This is to help you to heal, to be in a certain level of self-awareness. So this reading is not going to be for everybody, okay? This reading is only going to be for the people who are ready to do the work. And this is for the reading for the Capricorns who are tired of attracting the same energy. They want to attract something different and refreshing and new, and they want to be healed. So if that's you, then this is going to be the right reading for you. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you and hope you're doing well. I'm just going to shuffle the cards again because I'm doing all signs. So make sure you go check out your moon rising and your Venus if you know what those are. So you can get a full picture of what you need and what shadow work you need to do when it comes to love and relationships. So show me here for Capricorn what they need to, what shadow work do they need to do when it comes to love? What shadow work? What shadow work? Your Capricorn energy just fell out and it's in the center of the reading. Three of Pentacles in reverse. What shadow work does Capricorn need to do? You need to learn how to be a team player. Okay. There's a lack of team player here. Hmm. You're refusing some form of change. The tower in reverse on the bottom of the deck. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could also have Pisces in your chart. You could also have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius air in your chart. I have the Hangman in reverse here. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords upright. Okay, I'm going to show you. Here we have the Hangman in reverse with the Three of Pentacles, and here's your Eight of Swords upright, Capricorn. So what this tells me is there's a lot of listen, there's a lot of stalling and stagnation here. Like you're just kind of standing still and avoiding some form of change, especially with this tower being here in reverse. With this tower being here in reverse, Capricorn, it's like, why are you avoiding? You're avoiding something. See, whatever this sacrifice is that you got to make to get to this enlightenment, to come out of this unstuck energy, this energy that's hanging, right? To come down from this tree, you must be enlightened. In order to be enlightened, Capricorn, you have to come out of denial and accept. So there could be something happening in your love life right now, no matter what the connection label is, Capricorn, where you need to accept something and face it and stand up for yourself here. Because I feel like, well, I'm just gonna move on. Let's move on to the next energy, which is your energy in reverse here. And I was saying earlier, like you're lacking teamwork. You know, I don't know. If you're in a connection with somebody, there's some conflict. I feel like there's a power struggle. There's some ego. Hmm. There is some ego here. Now we have the Eight of Swords, which is the any energy of like you feeling powerless. Like you might have a victim mindset here. So this is like, this could be you refusing to see, Capricorn, that you're not the victim, that you have the power to change your situation that you're in, or you have the power to change whatever it is within yourself and to heal. Some of you guys feel very restricted and helpless and powerless. But remember, the Eight of Swords is all about what's in your own brain. It's not real. This ain't real. This is not real. She can let herself go here. And the Tower card in reverse is definitely about avoiding change, delaying the inevitable. You know, be honest with yourself here. You're going to have to be honest with yourself, or you're just going to continue to be in this stuck energy, this Eight of Swords energy, you know, and this Hangman in reverse. Why is the Hangman in reverse here for Capricorn? Some of you guys have not been expressing how you feel to people. You aren't being honest with yourself, or you're not being honest with somebody here. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Somebody's definitely hiding their feelings. And I know that's you because we're talking about you right now here. I'm going to show you hiding your feelings. Now we have, yeah, you're feeling unworthy about something. You know you deserve something really great. You deserve an amazing relationship here. You know, this is about taking steps to heal your doubts about you. This is about you coming out of this Eight of Swords. So this Eight of Swords here, you being all up in your head about love or whatever, this victimizing role, that is because, you know, you feel unworthy. Now, why you feel unworthy, that's another episode, right, in the series. Wow. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Oh, okay. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Capricorn? All right. Yeah, you guys feel unloved and unworthy. You know you deserve somebody who can support you emotionally and fully, but I feel like you guys, you feel like you didn't get that. I feel like as a child, or you know, or if this doesn't resonate for you, like as this happening, like as a child, you may not have actually gotten the love that you felt like you needed and you deserved from adults in your life. If that doesn't resonate with you, then this is you having, you know, relationship failure after relationship failure, you know, or things not being successful or going the way that you saw them going, right? Because, you know, experiences aren't failures, they're just experiences, right? And it all is there to help you grow um, subsequently, right? So just come out of the self-victimizing role of feeling unworthy and unloved. Like you're feeling unlovable. This is only in your head, Capricorn. If nobody loves you, I love you, Capricorn. Okay? Which is everybody loves you, Capricorn. You have people in your life. You know, I feel like you guys, this is stemming from like abandonment issues. Again, whether or not this was like in your adult life or whether or not this was in your childhood, everybody's situation is going to be different. Let's pull an oracle card for you and see what your spirit guides want you to know. What do we have here for Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn? Create. So this is good. This is like Ace of Wands energy. Boundless dimensions are denied only within the limitations of logic. Okay. Boundless dimensions are denied only within the limitations of logic. This is, again, Spirit saying, come out of that Eight of Wands. You're limiting yourself. Come out of that energy of feeling like a victim, feeling like you're unloved, like nobody loves you. Soon as you can change that, the better it's going to get for you, okay? 53. Aquarius, this is going to be your shadow work series, okay? On what areas you can prove when it comes to love and relationships, okay? The reason we're doing this series, you guys, Aquarius, is because we want to know what areas we need to improve in love so we can have better connections, so we can feel better on from the inside out, and so we can attract our person or improve the relationships that we currently have. So this reading is for you whether you're in a marriage, you're in a relationship, or you're single. It's still going to be for you, right? It'll still help improve the quality of your life. It may trigger you. I'm not here to do that. I want you to heal and just be self-aware. And I want y'all to have better love lives and better partners. Cause this karmic energy, I be on here reading, honey, and it be a mess. I'm like, oh my God, spirit guys, what can we do to stay out of these situations? What can we do to stay out of these situations? And spirit was like, we doing these readings, and I was like, okay. So I don't even know if you guys are gonna be interested because, like, you know, some people are not interested in hearing the truth. So show me here what we have for Aquarius. I didn't ask the question. Show me what we have for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to improve when it comes to love and relationships? What does Aquarius need to improve when it comes to love? What does Aquarius need to improve when it comes to love? What what does Aquarius need to improve when it comes to love? All right. Hmm. There's some family issues here. There's some family issues here. Something to do with your ancestors or family. Okay. I feel like you guys may have inherited or a parent passes down to you, or this is what you saw as a child, right? It's learned behavior is the simplest way of putting it. Okay. But ancestral things do are real, okay, and can be passed down from generation to generation, okay. But the things that you need to work on here, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles upright. That's why I said this is definitely has something to do with like a home situation here, and I'm really drawn to like this mother in this card. There are like three women here and a boy. So you could have grown up in a house with either like all women and you didn't have a male figure around you, or you could be a boy and you grew up with all women and like no man around you. Okay. So anyway, that I know that I don't know who that's going to be significant for, but the Five of Cups energy is about moving on, um, seeing the positive in things and accepting and letting go of regret and remorse. So like let go of the things that didn't work out, or don't like keep beating yourself up, Aquarius, about why things didn't work out in the past, or why that relationship didn't go the way that you thought it would, or why this person did that to you, right? I really feel like this is just, it's time for you to see the positive. Okay. And just accept things and move on. That's it. And just be content with what is right now. That's the energy that this is giving back. Because I feel like you guys feel like these things were failures. Stop looking at it like it was a failure, Aquarius. The relationships are not failures. You guys are feeling like you're not winning when it comes to relationships and love. You don't feel like this achievement. You feel like you feel like there's been no reward when you've dealt with people and certain people and connections when it comes to love. You feel like people are not giving you the respect or giving you what you or treating you as what you feel like you deserve. Like if you're giving X, Y, and Z, you feel like this person is not giving A, B, and C. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like the energy of like, you know what? You regret hanging on to people that didn't give you this kind of energy. That's what it's given here. You know, all you're really looking for is a stable home, someone that you could settle down with, like someone where you can create a stable home. Yeah. Create your own traditions here. That's really what you're looking for. And spirit wants to give you that. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys also too, there's something here strong, Aquarius, where if you grew up a lot around a lot of women, these women did certain things. Like there was like a certain way that they acted, good or bad. I kind of feel like it's bad, okay? Because like there's an energy of kind of like being too superficial. You could have grown up around people who think about and care about the way something looks more than how it really feels. And that has affected you in your relationships. You know what I mean? It's almost like this belief system that you grew up in or that you grew up around that was passed down from generation to generation is really affecting how successful your relationships are, or lack thereof. It is, Aquarius, and you know what? It's like you're learning that, or mm, let go of the past, move on. You can separate yourself from the old belief system if it because it doesn't serve you anymore, and it's just a story, Aquarius. It's really just a story. Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse for Aquarius? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse for Aquarius? All right. We have, okay. You're waiting for someone to rescue you, but you gotta stop waiting and start looking. So I feel like this is energy of like you guys were expecting someone in your life, love to come along and for them to fix things. And that's not gonna happen because it looks like to me there is something that a situation or belief system that you need to separate yourself from. You know what I'm saying? And that you need to release and move on from because it's not serving you, okay? Like some of y'all, like these women that you grew up around, could have told you, like, "Oh, Aquarius, you don't go chasing for love. Love comes to you. The women come to you, especially if you're a man that a divine masculine that grew up around a lot of women. These women, I feel like they raised you to feel like you're the prize, and I'm not saying you're not the prize, Aquarius, but you gotta stop waiting on somebody to chase you. Now that's not for everybody, but the reason I'm saying that here is because playing games came out here, and this is like the energy of like being manipulative, needing to be right, playing games. You don't need to play games and make somebody chase you or whatever it is. And I feel like this is behavior that was taught to you by your elders. You don't need to do that. The right one is gonna want you. Just be yourself. You can't keep that up for long. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Addictions. Okay. You're either obsessed about someone or struggling with addiction. So some of you all are struggling with addiction or you're struggling. Alcohol could be an issue, or maybe someone you grew up around had alcoholic problems. Okay. And yeah, and I'm not saying, I'm like, why is this strap? Sorry, y'all. This is like tickling me here, Aquarius. So I just don't know what this is about. For some of y'all, you could be obsessed over something not working out. Like you're obsessing over failed love connections. You're obsessing over that. Let it go, move on. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? We have confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. All right, so it's time for you to really sit down and think about, why didn't those connections work? What do I really want? It's not about something failing or not working. It's about the lesson that you learned. Okay, so that relationship or that marriage didn't work out, Aquarius. So now it's like, what are you gonna do? Oh, well, you look at what happened, and oh, okay, I learned a lesson. Next time, now I have the wisdom, which is applying what you've learned to make a different decision. And boom, there goes that growth and expansion. It's just an experience. There's never a failure. Aquarius. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Why? Okay. Yeah, you guys are dealing with a demanding family here. You guys are dealing with your family, whoever these women are, they're very superficial. They have very high standards, or like, remember I said earlier, like someone here like wanted you believe that you're the prize, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a way to do it because it's coming off as like manipulative and playing games. It says you set impossible standards for your partner to be less demanding. I feel like you guys are purposely like, and this is not for everybody, setting these high ass standards so things won't work out. So this person will leave you first instead of you leaving them, or some crazy shit like that. Look at how this woman looks kept, or like she looks like don't come over here. And again, I felt like strongly this message is mostly for divine masculine, but it could be for some of you divine feminists who were raised by some women who said, hey, they gotta have a degree, they gotta have a house, they can't have no kids, they need to have a master's, and they need to have gone to an Ivy League school, or this person needs to own a business. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, damn, do you have all that stuff, Aquarius? Do you have all those things that person is that you're asking of that person? If you don't, that's why it looks like you're playing games and being manipulative. Show me about this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, wearing a mask and not being you, trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Again, you're doing this stuff because this is what you were told to do. You were told this is what you needed to be wearing, this dang on mask. You do, and so you're confused because this is not who you are. This is not, it doesn't feel right to you. Spirit is saying, let go of those old traditions and beliefs. Come out of this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. Yeah. Let's get you an Oracle card, Aquarius. That was deep. It was all in alignment, though. What's the message for Aquarius here? All right. Your destiny is in your hands. The life you want is up to you. Okay. Remember, your destiny's in your hands, Aquarius. If you want a different relationship and you want a different outcome, you want something successful, right? You want something that's gonna make you grow and expand and learn, right? Because we're always learning, we're always growing, we're always expanding. That should be the energy you want to be in, right? Nobody's coming to rescue you, Aquarius, remember? So rescue yourself, make the choice. Choose, not to be, let go of confusion or let go of what we were saying earlier, regret, remorse for certain situations, and let go of these old beliefs that don't serve you, that your great grandmama or your grandmother or your auntie or your mother gave you. These are not working. Let me ask you this question, Aquarius. Those same people telling you this, are they married? Do they have a man? Do they have a woman? Are they in a healthy relationship? Ask yourself that seriously. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm seriously asking a valid question. What type of example or did you get seeing them deal with those people and the people that they were in love with? If the people that they were married to or the relationships they had or those people are single, honey, then it might be time for you to create your own belief system. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, what's going on? Love and light to you. This is going to be a shadow work series, reading, meaning what do you need to work on to in healing in your love connections, what areas of in love that you need to work on. Okay, this is shadow work. So if you don't want to hear the truth about what's going on with you, I suggest you click off of this video. I do invite you to a cross watch. I invite you to go watch your moon rising in Venus, watch them all. If you feel like they resonate for you, then great. This is for the Pisces who wants to do the inner work. They want a better connection. They want to improve the relationship that they're in, or if they're single, they want a better quality connection, a better quality divine masculine, a better quality divine feminine, right? Because how are you going to get that if you don't become that? So look, we're going to be real with ourselves and see what does Pisces need to improve. Spirit guys, what does Pisces need to improve when it comes to love and relationships? What does Pisces need to improve when it comes to love and relationships? What does Pisces need to improve when it comes to love? Uh-oh. All right. I'm gonna get another one for this. We're gonna clarify this. What does Pisces need to improve? Thank you. Oh, okay. What? Pisces, this isn't looking too bad. All of your cards are upright with the exception of one, and the one that's in reverse is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles is okay. I feel like y'all are rushing in when it comes to love. Hmm. I feel like either you've rushed too much when it comes to love, Pisces. I just heard Aquarius. If you could have Aquarius in your chart. You've been picking the wrong people. This is giving it's giving quantity over quality. Okay. Some of y'all are also lacking the motivation to even be dealing with a relationship or to be in a relationship right now too. You feel like your love life is really not going anywhere here. Some of y'all have a really bad reputation of like rushing into relationships and connections with people with the wrong people. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's just lacking quality. All right. That's why the relationships didn't work. So be careful and pay attention to like before you want to invest to decide to invest into something, your time and effort and energy into something like allow the person to show you who they are first before you just give your all, Pisces. All right. It looks like here you guys are like in this Queen of Swords energy, you're like really critical. You criticize quite a bit. You're very honest. You're very open. You say what needs to be said. I'm getting strong divine masculine energy here, okay? Um, the Emperor, Aries energy, okay? I feel like you guys are wearing many hats here. I could be talking to a feminine here who is wearing many hats. So, like, you could be a single mother here. If you're not a single mother, that's okay. That's cool. If you're a divine masculine, I feel like you guys grew up around some women, like a few women in your life who really influenced your life. Um, they influenced how you saw love, how you viewed love here. Okay, but there is a strong, I think there's a there is like a challenge in between Pisces, balancing you being generous and caring and being reasonable and head over heart. You know what I mean? And having high standards. I feel like you guys, there's a thin line for you. Like, pay attention to the quality of people. It's like you're letting your boundary down for the wrong people. Like, this is not like, so if you're looking for a long-term committed relationship, you're letting your guard down for the person who is not about to be faithful to you. And they've shown you they're not about to be faithful because they don't return your phone calls. They leave you on red for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are like real sweet, kind, loving, and loyal, you know. Let's see what else. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Pisces? Yeah, you're really demanding, you guys. Like, very somebody's in their divine masculine energy, demanding and controlling here. I don't know if you're like, either you guys are setting a standard that's like way, way too high, or I feel like it's not way too high. I feel like it's not high enough, honestly. I really do. But you might resonate with that. Either one, okay? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse for Pisces? Why is the Eight of... Okay. We have love is the answer. So you guys, love is not going to answer the problems. You need to be working on being independent. Some of y'all, it's time for y'all to just be alone. So some of y'all are jumping from relationship to relationship. Like I was saying, it's not about quality. I mean, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And that being said, sometimes you got to be alone until you meet that person with that quality. Just period. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus and heal and focus on yourself. Love is not going to help you heal. And I'm not saying connections can't be, sorry, I'm not saying connections can't be healing because they should be. They should offer you some form of growth, right? And expansion and support, emotional and physical, emotional and spiritual, um, physical support. It should. But you can only do the healing first, okay? From the inside out. Why is this Emperor here for Pisces? Somebody's showing a lot of excuses. Somebody has excuses for why things never work out. It's like you might be finding reasons that relationships can't work out, okay? Making excuses, not you could not how can I say this? You blaming other people, you know, it's not accepting accountability, you know, refusing to work on yourself, refusing to you know what I mean, to improve yourself. Like, it's not always everybody else. Like, who is the common denominator in all the situations in the last five relationships? Who was that common denominator? You, right? You. And I have to tell myself that sometimes to be aware, you know, and have this form of acceptance here. I want to know why this Queen of Swords is here. King of Swords is here. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Whoa, that's too many, Spirit. I cannot take all these. I need one card, please. Why is the King of Swords here for Pisces? Thank you. You guys have been neglecting yourselves a tad bit too much. Okay, you're neglecting your own needs. It's time for you to really like kind of take a break. Or if you're in a relationship or a marriage, I'm not saying like distance yourself from that person, but if you're in a relationship or a marriage, then obviously it's time for you to focus on what you need to do for you, and you're neglecting yourself. I feel like you could be wearing a lot of hats or something. Now, for those of you who are single, or you just have like a situationship, or like you're just casually dating, I feel like, spirit wants you to do the self-work, okay, and nurture yourself, okay? Practice more self-care. Okay, be more loving and nurturing for yourself here. And also, too, it looks like you guys are telling too much about yourself at once. You're giving too much to other people, being too kind, giving too much up at front. Okay, so hold back. Hold back some of that stuff and just sit back and listen and watch. Watch what people do, listen to what they say, right? Those two things need to be in alignment. So stop giving, stop oversharing, stop being so nice and comforting. Stop giving people money, helping people out of certain situations. Stop being Captain Save-A-Ho. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's not, it's just not working. What's the oracle message here for Pisces? What's the oracle message here for Pisces, please? All right, Pisces, your oracle message is, this makes total sense. This is like high priestess energy, high priest energy. If you live in the question, life will give you the answers. Okay, if you live in the question, life will give you answers. Okay, so ask yourself, am I doing the work? What do I need to work on? What did I not like about that in my last partner, my last connection or relationship? Am I projecting? Why did I feel a certain way about X, Y, and Z? What do I need to heal? Okay. Whatever the answer is to that question, I feel like that's where you're gonna get your answers. If you start to look back about what's happened over your life and take a real good look at and evaluate those things, that'll help you kind of come to terms with what you need to heal and come and that gives you a certain level of awareness. Once you're aware of it, you can heal from it, you can grow from it, and then you can move on and get you your boo. You know what I'm saying? Go get your real boo. All right, let's move on to Aries. All right, hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a shadow work series. Okay, this is going to be for the areas that you need to heal and grow when it comes to love. Okay, and this is just me being honest. The messages from your spirit guides, and the reason we're doing this is because we want to talk about. There's been so much karmic energy coming up, right? I'm like, how can we stop being, from being in these karmic relationship after karmic relationship, or karmic cycle after karmic cycle? Because I've been seeing that a lot lately in these readings. So I'm like, you know what? We got to heal and do the work ourselves. It's not always somebody else's fault. So for those of you who are into hearing the truth and growing and healing, this is going to be for you. All right. This is all out of support, and I love you guys. So let's see here what we have for Aries when it comes to shadow work and love. Also, too, I encourage you to go watch your other placements so you can get you a full picture of, and you can cross watch too if you want to know about your person or what they need to work on. You might be on the like, yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly what they ass need to heal from. Show me what Aries needs to work on in love. What Aries needs to work on in love? Okay. What does Aries need to work on in love? All right. What does Aries need to work on in love? All right. We got the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups is in reverse, and the Lovers is in reverse, and the Tower is also in reverse. So this is telling me, Aries, somebody's refusing to change. Somebody's refusing to, budge. Somebody's delaying the inevitable here, Aries. Okay, you could have, you can have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or Gemini in your chart also, or you could be dealing with one of those signs currently. You don't have to be. So Aries, you could be in this energy of a little too cocky, you know what I'm saying? Like real confident, you know what I'm saying? Very social, charismatic, passionate person. Okay. I feel like you guys have allowed passion to lead your decisions and your actions when it comes to love and being in connections and relationships with people. Let's just keep it real. This is the energy that I'm seeing. The Queen of Wands with the Four of Cups in reverse. That's like you're getting clarity about how you were allowing this disappointment, um and being discontent with your relationships, or feeling like you missed an opportunity here. I feel like you guys are getting clarity and you're starting to accept and choose yourself. You're starting to get more clarity and have more self-awareness, which is like totally, totally good. It's like you're coming out of this Four Cups energy. The Four Cups isn't bad, okay, especially next to the Queen of Wands, but I'm just talking about areas of what you need, where you need to improve. All right. With the Lovers here in reverse, it's like there's an imbalance, because you've made some bad choices in the past and you felt regretful and you feel like you missed out on some really awesome people. you know I feel like you guys have definitely missed out on some awesome people, and that's okay. What's for you is going to come back around. You missed out on some good connections because you didn't make decisions that you needed to make. It was like you stalled being in a commitment, or you stalled giving this person what they asked for, or you stalled making the next step in the relationship, and so you just kind of detached, or like created an argument, because you didn't know how to, like, you made an issue where there was no issue. That's what this is giving. Because you didn't want to change, you wanted to stay in your comfort zone. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Aries? Hold it on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh new start with somebody. Okay, so you guys got to let go. Okay, let go. Stop holding on to the past. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, I mean, I know it's hard to let go of past pains, past hurts. Why is the Four of Cups here? It is. That's why you got to be willing to do the work and change, or else yeah, you guys are, like I said earlier, you're procrastinating something, like stalling. Like I said, like, don't, some of you guys are like delaying the inevitable in something. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know what this is about here. You could be making somebody wait for you because you don't know what you want to do, or you don't want to change, or you don't want your life to change here. It's just like you were avoiding making a decision, like I said, and creating drama where the conflict where there was none for some reason. Give, yeah. Yeah, too risky. You guys are feeling like it's a risk, but you're not. You're opening your heart. You don't want to take a risk. What's going on, you guys? That's what this indecision and the procrastination is about. Wow. Show me the levers. You don't want to make this decision. You do not want to make this decision. It's like you're sending mixed signals. You're real kind of wishy-washy. Probably because somebody hurt you, right? Why is the lovers here? Thank you. The lone wolf. Are you really a loner? Are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? And I literally just said that. So you're like, nah, I'm good over here. I'm gonna procrastinate and not make a decision and delay, delay, delay for as long as I damn can. It's too It's too risky. It's too risky. I'd rather be over here. I'm gonna procrastinate. I'd rather hold on to this old person or the past because that feels more comfortable for me. Some of y'all are holding on to relationships and people and connections, whether there's a label or not, and you know you're never gonna marry them. You don't see being in a long-term relationship with them, but you dragging it out because this person is allowing you to do this. Please let them people go. Let them people go. Or this could be you feeling like that's what happened to you. Okay, flip and switch it. Whatever feels right to you. But let's see what your oracle card is. What's the oracle message for Aries? Okay, you got two. We have, if you live in the question, life will give you answers. Okay, so pay attention. If you live in the question, life will give you answers. So this is about you see having a new form of clarity and awareness. Remember, we saw that here with the Four of Cups in reverse. I do believe you guys are getting clarity. which is great. Yeah, you're getting clarity. This says shadow. Use your darkness to ignite the fire deep inside your soul. Okay, so if you just address the shadow work like we're talking about here, and you come into this form of clarity and just accept that shit for what it is, that's a big deal, whether you know it or not, Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, hold on, Taurus. Hold on. Okay, Taurus. This is going to be a shadow work love reading. Okay, so this is shadow work series where we're going to discuss like what the things that you need to work on, your shadow work. Okay, things that you can do to improve your love life when it comes to your relationships, whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're in a situationship, it does not matter. The point of this reading is for you to have more clarity, more self-awareness about where you need to improve, where you need to do the work, because it's not always somebody else, right? And the reason why I'm doing this reading for everybody, this is all signs, so I invite you to watch your moon rising and your Venus or cross watch and go see what your person needs to work on, and let me know in the comments if it resonates, because um, I like to know that. But Taurus, let's see what you need to work on. Because I really feel like you're not going to get what you need and what you want, or be where you are, have the successful, healthy relationship or healthy person until you do the work. You know, love is not going to come in and change your life. You got to do it, change it for yourself first. I'm not saying love can't change your life, but the relationship is not going to heal and change anything unless you've done the work. So show me your spirit guides for Taurus. What are the areas they need to do shadow work when it comes to love? What are the areas where Taurus needs to do shadow work when it comes to love? Oh, Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Okay. We got all major arcanas here. Eight of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Judgment in reverse. I'm just going to show you. Okay. And then we have this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, number one, you could have any of these signs in your chart or be dealing with any of these signs. Okay. You don't have to be um, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Now, this Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about feeling a lack of control, or you're like trying to holding on for control for dear life. Like Taurus got to control everything. You I mean, you really like, and you're also like, you don't want to change. It's like if you feel like you don't, there could be a change that's trying to happen in your life, and when it comes to love, and you could be refusing to accept something. It's time for something to change, because the Eight of Wands in reverse is that. It's like something being delayed, right? And this could be the delay of changes. It's definitely something that's losing momentum. It has stopped, right? This is just like, I mean, somebody here could, you could have had bad karma when it comes to love. I don't know what you did to be getting this bad karma here, but it's like you're definitely holding on for dear life, trying to maintain control over a situation. Okay, you don't have control over it. Okay, you could be trying to control a Capricorn or a Scorpio here. The Devil in reverse here is like you're trying to break free from something and release from something here. But this is also about reclaiming control and reclaiming power. Hmm. Lack of doubt and self-awareness. So I think I just basically said that, right? I just said like there's a lack of so you feel like you gotta be in control all the damn time, Taurus, because you really feel like you don't have control on the outside. I mean, on the outside you're trying to portray the image of having it all together and having control over the situation, but you really are scared as shit. You really don't have control. There's a lot of self-doubt here. A lot of self-doubt. You you know, you're doing everything you can to keep control over a situation. It's time for you to let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of. Okay, it's time for you to be free, release yourself, let go of that damn control. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Taurus? Yeah, some of you guys are in relationships or pick people like they're a project. You can't fix people. You can't change who they are. Just accept them or let them go. Just accept them or let them go, Taurus. Why is the devil here in reverse for Taurus? Yeah. You're afraid of you're afraid to release something or these habits or this toxic energy or whatever this devil energy in and is that you're codependent on. You're just afraid to be alone. You're afraid of the change. So some of y'all like are you've given up on love and some of y'all are in this energy of like, well shit, maybe I'm just meant to be alone. Like fuck it, I give up type of energy. Because you it's but spirit is saying it's not true. It's not true. Why is judgment here in reverse? Why is judgment here in reverse? Yeah. Why is judgment here in reverse? Yeah. It's time for you to walk away from something. You're hesitating. I don't know. It's like there's a failure to learn some form of lesson. You know what I mean? Like not leaving connections quick enough, right? That's what I'm getting here because walking away came out in reverse. Walking away came out in reverse. So this tells me a lack of walking away from a situation, knowing when to walk away from something, when it's time for you to walk away. That seems like a problem. I feel like you guys have been trying, you got in a habit of working on things with people too damn much and wasting too much time. Okay. Now, some of y'all, it's the exact opposite. It's like, I ain't working on shit. If they don't get it together, I'm done. I will cut you off. Devil energy in reverse. Bye bye. Anything toxic, I'm letting you go. So some of y'all are a loner. You know what I'm saying? And again, because remember, you feel like there's energy here of like you feel like I'm gonna be alone. I'm not fixing anybody else in the past. Maybe that's what you used to do, and so you're like, no, I'm not fixing anybody else. I'm just gonna do me. I'm okay with being alone. I feel like this is just you being afraid of loving someone who could like possibly just hurt you and desert you. That's what this is giving. So you're putting on this exterior, being in control, not needing anybody, being the leader of the pack, being fearless and ready to box and ready to go. Like you don't have to be in that energy. Just 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 know when it's time to walk away and when to work it out. You guys are missing opportunities by playing hard to get. Okay, give somebody a damn chance, Taurus. All right. What else do we have? Your oracle message is when you decide, the universe will conspire to help you. When you decide, the universe will conspire to help you. This is Gemini energy. This is the magician energy. Basically, the spirit guides are telling you, Taurus, that look, if you don't want to be alone, you don't have to be alone. Soon as you decide you want to be with somebody, soon as you start feeling like you're worth that, we'll send that person to you. But you got to be the one to decide that. You know, you can come out of this energy of feeling alone and lonely. We'll give it to you. And look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Manifest. You are not the magician. You are the magic. You see what I'm saying? I literally just said that. I didn't even see that on the bottom of the deck. I love when that happens. That's your reading, Taurus. Hit the like button before you go. All right, Gemini. This is a love reading. Okay, this is a little bit different. This is shadow work. Okay, this is a shadow work series, meaning that we are doing this reading right now for those of you, for all my Geminis who who are willing to accept the truth about the things in the areas where they need to grow when it comes to love and relationships. So if you want to experience better connections with people, higher vibrating connections with people, or improve the connection that you're in right now, whether you're married or you're single or it's a situationship, right? Because I'm doing this because I feel like so much karmic energy has been coming out. So go watch your moon rising and your Venus if you want to get a full view of all of that, because I just want us to just do better and have better. And in order to do better and have better, we just got to heal. You know, nobody can do the healing work for you. We got to do it ourselves. So if you're into hearing the truth and you want to learn and grow, then this reading is going to be for you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you're not new here, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, okay? Turn your notification bell to off so you know when I post videos. All right. What areas does Gemini need to heal from when it comes to love? What areas does oh, I saw the Magician in reverse. You guys don't believe that you can have something, or you being a little manipulative. You might be playing games with people. What areas does Gemini need to grow in when it comes to love? What areas do they need to do shadow work in love? Mm. What areas do they need to do shadow work in love? Mm. Okay. Oh, the Empress on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Oh wait, sorry. Can y'all see that? The Empress in reverse. Taurus energy, so you can have Taurus in your chart. Oh my goodness, you guys are feeling a little bit insecure. You feel like some of you guys can come across as a little bit smothering or codependent in relationships. You feel like love and relationships, like you're not growing in your current relationship. If you're in one, if you're not in one, you feel like, damn, your love life is at a dead end. Is giving that kind of energy. Some of you guys are very overbearing. If you're not overbearing, then this is you being negligent. Okay, so it's like you're going from you're either one extreme or the other. Okay, so just put yourself where it goes. I mean, or that part of this reading doesn't have to resonate for you. I have the Ace of Swords here in reverse with the Knight of Cups upright and the King of Swords in reverse. I'm just going to show this to you. All right, so the center of the reading here is the Knight of Cups. You could have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, okay? Jesus, what I tell you, Gemini, you definitely came through real strong. But you came out in reverse. What is going on? You guys are like brutally honest when you don't have to be. I don't know if you realize that. Like, it's not what you say, is how you say it. You know, communication here is not the best, Gemini. I hate to tell y'all that. Ace of Swords in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse, honey. It's like either you're real nice 1 minute with this Knight of Cups being in the middle. Y'all see how I'm like getting like visibly uncomfortable. And then 1 minute you're this other person. Mm. I mean, that's the twin coming out of you. You guys, like, what the heck? What is going on? You're just so cold and ruthless. Like, where's the love here? Where's the love? You're very controlling, you guys. Also, can I just say this? This is all out of love. This is about the truth. This is not meant to trigger you, but y'all got to start being honest with yourselves and maybe even honest with other people. Because, like, low key, like, this is giving the energy of like somebody here who hasn't been the most honest person with people. The Empress in reverse is definitely somebody here who don't just be lying, making shit up. I don't know, or is just not communicating very well. This is somebody who can argue and like saying words just to like win an argument. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse for Gemini? And then you be going back saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that." Getting crumbs. So you guys feel like you don't get. This is why y'all cussing people out, Gemini, huh? 1 minute you nice, the next minute you like being ruthless. You feel like you deserve more. Apparently, here this is giving Six of Pentacles energy, like you're not getting what you feel like you deserve. You feel like you need more love. You feel like you need more affection. You feel like you're not getting what you truly deserve here. This person is breadcrumbing you here, or you've been in relationships and connections that have been about you feeling not getting what you deserve. Somebody giving you a little bit at a time. No, you deserve somebody here who adores you. You can wait for that and enjoy your life. Why is the Knight of Cups here? All right. Ooh, you guys are very demanding. Y'all set very, very high standards. I mean, y'all criticizing somebody here. Why is the Knight of Cups here? For some of y'all too, I'm getting like, if you're masculine, then you are like courting women real, real nice, and you're very demanding. This is kind of low key giving a little bit of a narcissistic vibe here, okay? So I am sensing you're very demanding of other people. That message wasn't for everybody. You're demanding, but you're procrastinating at making a decision, maybe settling down. You, for some of y'all, you're making somebody wait for you. Whoever is waiting on you, or whoever you're making wait, this is not going to work out, okay? Don't do that. If you're playing that game, this person is not gonna wait for you. I feel like y'all are asking for too much. I'm just being honest. Why is the King of Swords in reverse here? You know, why is it? Yeah, you're making excuses. This King of Swords is definitely making excuses and reasons for their behavior and like why things aren't working out. I feel like you guys have been making excuses. Your communication is awful. You know what I'm saying? You've been making excuses for the things that you say or how you say them. But you're not, you don't have this form of awareness. Like it's just not coming across the way that you think it is. You think you said it in a nice way. You didn't. And it's like, well, well, I said that because of X, Y, Z, or I did it this way because of X, Y, Z. No, spirit wants you to stop making excuses and take off the mask. It's like you're trying to project like it's a certain image or something, but you're not being yourself, not being you, okay? Not being you. When you're being you, you don't have to change nothing. And whether the people are going to accept you, your right person is going to accept you for who you are. I think y'all know that by now, but why is the King of Swords in reverse here? Yeah, y'all are, I'm telling y'all, why is the King of Swords here? I'm not, and okay, I'm not saying, oh, I'm not saying before I say this, you shouldn't have standards, Gemini. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have standards, because you should. But I feel like you're allowing this to, you're missing out on some really good people, some prospects. It's like, because you're playing too hard to get. Like, won't you give somebody a damn chance? Some of y'all are with people you think you can't, you're trying to fix people or you're criticizing them. If this person wants to change, they will change. If they don't want to change, then let them go, okay? Or you could decide, Gemini, to just accept this person for who they really are, okay? Accept them or let them go. That's your decision. Some of you guys here either have to accept there's a situation where you need to accept that this connection is only about sex. You know you're never going to marry this person. You know you're never going to be in a long-term commitment with them. So is that okay with you? Do you need to communicate that with them? Have you been honest with them about that? It's time for you to be honest with them about that. You could feel like this is happening to you. Okay, so in that case, if you're feeling like that's happening to you, you can either one, accept who they are. You're not going to be able to change them. You're not going to be able to fix the situation. Or, okay, do I want to have sex with them and continue to do this? Does this align with my morals and my values? No, I really don't want that. I really want a relationship. I really want to be married. I really want to be in a committed long term. Then it's time for you to let it go. Accept it's okay, or it's time for you to reach the stars for something better and something more, right? Some of y'all like have to come into this, start demanding more from people and stop accepting breadcrumbs and relationships that only involve sex. Okay. You could be making excuses for staying with someone who puts you in situations like that. Like, oh, I'm still with that person because of blah blah blah, because we got a kid, or I'm still with them because they're paying my bills. But you know deep down you're not happy with that. Let's get you an oracle message. Um, I'm not trying to be hard on y'all. I'm just being honest. What's the oracle message for Gemini? Just reading the cards like how spirit is giving them to me. Make sure you hit the like button before you go. It says the universe is full of magic waiting for you to discover it. Go explore. It is time for you to go explore. It is. It's time for y'all to go explore some other options, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you let go of the person that you know is not going to commit to you, or the person that you know that's just a Netflix and chill, or a side piece, or just a, buddy, you know what I'm saying? Um, then you can move on to having you some other options, but don't be unrealistic about what you're expecting from other people, and give other people a chance. Don't be so hard on them. That's your reading. I love you. Mwah. All right. Okay, bye.